All right, peace and blessings, everybody. I pray everybody having a blessed day. It's Coach Results, and I'm here on another episode of Alternate Day Fasting, when I'm going to be using alternate day fasting to lose 40 pounds. Just to get it out the way, it's a bunch of us on this journey. If you'd like to jump on this journey, please click the link in the bio, and we'll get you right in it. We'll get you started. I'm trying to create a community that we are going to be doing this, and please join. Click the link in the bio, and we can get on the phone call and we can get you started. Boom. Today is a fasted day. I'm on a fasted day, and this is what is expected. I'm in the first week. Early in the first week, I am about 6 pounds down. A lot of it is water weight because it just started. And I'm gonna go over some of the things that's expected to happen on a fasted day, and it's gonna vary depending on who you are, because this is some of the stuff I am using with my clients. Saying that, I hope that this doesn't take more than 10 weeks, 8 to 10 weeks, because still the summertime, and you kind of want to just have fun a little bit and stuff like that. Even though I truly believe alternate day fasting is one of many tools that you could really use in the summertime, when you're going out with your friends, your wife, kids. You're going to places that's going to be dominated by food that you probably shouldn't be eating probably on a daily basis. You could kind of schedule it out, stuff like that. And that's what's happening in this community. I'm helping people. Everybody got different schedules and stuff like that. And we are also talking about what to do when a certain schedule is coming up out of nowhere and you just had a fasted state. So, but anyway, again, clicking the link in the bio, and that could be one of you that could definitely jump on a call, and we could definitely go over certain things like that. But anyway, alternate day fasting on a fasted day, certain things that are expected, and one of them is to obviously not eat, right? So if you're a beginner and you're called to do something that you haven't done for a couple of weeks or years, these are some of the things that you should be expected to do if you are my coaching, if you're having coaching by me. One, I am expecting you not to eat at all. I'm expecting you not to eat at all. I'm expecting you to, and this is going, conversing back and forth, understanding what hunger pains is. It's not necessarily saying that you need food, and I'm expecting you to do a number of things when you have cravings. One, get busy. Definitely get busy. Get out the house. If you're working in the day, obviously that's a lot of us. But perfect, because you could utilize that day of work to keep you busy and not eat anything. Keep your mind off of it and stuff like that. Okay, when lunchtime comes, go outside and go for a walk. I like to listen to podcasts on many topics. I'm a worship guy, so I always listen to worship music for the most part. But I listen to a lot of podcasts, especially on stuff that I don't know, So go for a walk on your lunch and stuff like that. I definitely recommend you do that, so you don't eat. Boom, when you come home, get into something that probably was something that you should have been taken care of, to keep your mind off it. Because if you sit there as a beginner, if you sit there and just start daydreaming, what happens is that they call it bored eating. That bored eating is going to start kicking in. And next thing you know, you're going to want to eat something. You're bored. Something is going to say, you know what? You could get away with this. Don't listen to that voice. All right? So, mind you, that's the first thing. Now, I'm gonna say this too. Everybody have different situations, different conditions and stuff like that. So if you're one of these people that's dealing with illnesses when it comes to food or overeating issues and stuff like that, then it's probably something that you shouldn't be doing. And if you want to challenge yourself, then by all means, I'm praying that you go get advice from a doctor and stuff like that when it comes to alternate fasting. And prayerfully, they probably say that it's something that you should be doing, and check it out. So saying that, 2, drink as much water as you can. I'm not going to say drink a gallon. Because trust me, I don't drink a gallon all the time. But let me tell you something. I drink pretty much almost only water. You know what I'm saying? Only water. So please tap into that. Please drink a lot of water, because what happens is it's not only in your fasted state, even when you're eating, all that stuff is flushing out of your system. And it also helping you stay awake. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are tired because they're not hydrated enough. You know what I'm saying? So stay hydrated. That's the next thing. Right after that, I would definitely say strength train. You know, a lot of people would say, oh, you shouldn't go to the gym on your fasted day. I would definitely go against that. And they say this because you'll wind up getting hungry. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that it helps with your discipline. It helps motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Your training and stuff like that on your fasted day, if you can. If it's part of your protocol and we went over, that's fine. But if you could train, I believe it helps with your discipline. I believe it makes you a little more harder. I believe it gives you the energy and the focus to want to continue this on, and you kind of can see at the end of the tunnel, but you're very aware where you're at in these moments. I truly believe that. If you can't, that's fine. But I believe, as a coach, I will push you to at least have your trainer days, train when you're fasted, at least have one of the 2 of those days, you go training. The next thing, and none of these things is in order, and this is a real, what I'm about to say, this is a real, and it's probably the last one. And this is like a real case of certain people, because I use it as well. The understanding of fasted is different. It's so many different variations of what that really means. Sometimes being fasted doesn't necessarily mean not eating. And let me explain. When I stumbled over alternate day fasting, when I first started to stumble over it, they had a slot of when they talked about your eating day and your fasted day. And if you had issues with your fasted day, you only ate 500 calories. So what I did was, instead of eating 500 calories, when I was really, really, really hungry, and this is the beginning when I did it, when I was really, really hungry or thought I was hungry, and I did all the tools, drinking water, staying busy, and all these different things. I did all these things, working out at the gym, and I still needed something to eat. There were certain things that I would eat. I would eat cucumbers, and obviously, I'm not talking about a crap load of cucumbers. Now, even if you did, you still probably wouldn't go over 500 calories. Cucumbers, blueberries, strawberries, and watermelon. Those are like the 4 things I used to help me with that little bit of craving. And guess what? I still lost weight. And this is like mostly like people really beginning, like 300, 400 pounds and stuff like that. They trying to lose a lot of weight. I will, in those instances, recommend that you chop up some cucumbers and eat it. Get about 2 or 3 of them, chop it all up. You know what I'm saying? And eat it. Throw some salt on it, which we about to talk about salt in a minute. It's gonna be the last one. Put some salt over it and eat it. So your body, so your brain can send signals to your brain and say, yo, we ate. And I would definitely recommend that you do it closer to your bedtime. You know what I'm saying? But the last one is something I just spoke on. It's salt. Salt is one of probably the most important tool of this whole thing. When you put salt under your tongue and you drink water, stuff like that, it keep you hydrated. There's minerals in it. We could go all deep into it. It's an electrolyte, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when we sweating, when we peeing a lot, we using the bathroom, and all that energy we use and stuff like that, we not putting electrolytes back in our system. I definitely would recommend. There's a lot of salts out there, not table salt. Don't use table salt. There's a lot of salts out there. Use them. And I'm telling you, do your research. Use the proper salt. Himalayan salt is one of them I use. It's ones, and this one's better than the Himalayan salt. Put them under your tongue. I would say at least 2 to 3 times during your fasted state, to keep you hydrated, especially if you're training, so you don't catch no cramps. You don't get like mental fatigues and all these different things. Do that. Now, if you're eating the fruits and stuff like that, like the blueberries, strawberries, and stuff like that, that does actually help you with the electrolytes as well. So use salt, please. And if you do the fruit, put the salt on it. So those are the things that I use on my fasted state. I barely use the fruit and the cucumber and stuff like that, but on hot days like this, I'm probably sure I'm gonna use those tools. And don't put in your head, oh, you're not fasting. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to these people out here, because it's it's different states of fasting. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that. If you're coached by me, listen to me. Don't worry about them. We're not talking about water fasting and stuff like that. We're talking about losing weight so our bodies would transform, not just for our liking, for how God was meant for us to be. You know what I'm saying? So use those tools on your fasted state. And if you need assistance, again, click the link in the bio. I got you. But on your fasted state, these are the things that I do, and I would definitely be looking for you to do as well. So guys, I love you. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is week 1. I'll see you guys on Tuesday for another update. Peace.